because today is Yoga Baby's birthday. And I'm in the show, of course, not Miller, who is 18 months, but Yoga Baby itself is a year old, isn't it? Can you say happy birthday? Say happy birthday. So today we're going to have a special episode where I'm going to look at all the moves and all the yoga positions that have really helped me as a new mum overcome all the things that I perhaps wasn't too happy about with my shape and the way that I felt about myself and my strength level and my flexibility. So we're going to go through quite a lot of different positions for different things that have helped me during my journey over this past year. Well, in fact, the past year and a half since Miller was born. Hey, I don't want to play that, thank you very much. Also, because it's our birthday, I thought I'd like to do something a little bit special. So, because my yoga babies are getting a little older now, I thought it would be really nice to ask if we could see some of your yoga babies. So we would really like to put out a call for you to send in your photos or videos of you and your little yoga babies doing some yoga together. It would be really nice to see them. Perhaps we can put them up on the www.Yogababy.TV website. So that would be great. You can send those to me. I'm Jill with J, Jill@Yogababy.TV. And let's make it a bit more interesting. Let's make it into a little bit of a competition. So the picture or the video that Heidi and Miller like best, you win a kids yoga mat. We'll send you a kids yoga mat signed by Miller and Heidi, and you can have that for your personal practice at home. How about that? Okay, well, I'm just going to get myself into positions for the first move, and then we'll start the program. Okay, so we are here in our first position, ready to do some reverse breathing. Oh, all right. Okay, now reverse breathing is something that helped me from just a couple of days after the birth of these two. It's something very simple but intense that works the core muscles. If you are a brand new mum, it's really important that you don't start doing crunches or sit-ups or anything like that too soon after the birth. But this exercise is really gentle and you can take it at your own pace, and it's really effective. If you are anything like I was after the birth of your baby, you may feel a little bit disillusioned with your new shape, especially around the midriff. And this is just something that you can do quite early on, just to start the process of bringing everything back in. Okay, so we start with the feet on the floor. Okay, pelvis is tucked up a little bit. Okay, kegels are tight, pelvic floor muscles nice and tight. We're breathing in as normal. And as we breathe out, we're just going to tighten all the muscles that we can find all around the core area, the buttock muscles, the tummy muscles, the lower and the upper abdominals. It might be difficult to feel these muscles if you're a new mum, but you just think about just pulling the tummy in a little bit, just a small movement. And then as you breathe out, allow the body to open and lift as the breath comes in through the body. And as we exhale again, we pull down. Now, most babies like this position because it means that they can be close to you and on top of you. Babies love the sound of their mother's heartbeat, so if you have a new baby, it's really nice to have your baby here on your chest for this exercise. If you have an older baby, you will probably find, like mine, they clamber all over you whilst you're doing this. And of course, you can add, as you become stronger, you can add a little lift of the head and the shoulders here as you get stronger. Okay, this is another exercise. Oh, it's all right, darling, they'll come back. This is another exercise that you can take as a new mother that's nice and simple, okay? This is called the hip hitch, and all we do here is we have one knee bent and one leg straight, okay? And all we do is we just push the foot away, and then we pull the foot in a little bit. It's a small movement, difficult to do in this situation with Heidi sat on me. Can you come here while I do this one, darling? I'm just pushing the foot away from me and pulling the hip in. Miller's exploring under the chair here. And then we change sides. Now again, my head is lifted here just because I've got the children playing. And as you get stronger, you can add the little head lift. But at first, keep the head lying down on the floor, or perhaps supported on some pillows. You can see that Heidi's jumping on me here, but please, I wouldn't recommend that. I've got quite strong stomach muscles, just from building up with exercises like these. So again, just pushing the foot away and bringing it in. Can you stop jumping on Mummy now, please? Come on, come up here. Push the leg away and pull the leg in, okay? And as you start to get stronger, you can incorporate now a slow sit-up. Heidi, just be careful with Mummy, please. You use the hands at first, and we just come up to sitting, okay? So that's our first set of moves. They were really helpful to me a few days after birth. As I got a little bit stronger, this is another exercise that I incorporated. It helped me regain my balance, and it also helped tighten the stomach muscles and give me a sense of gracefulness, which was quite important to me actually after the birth of my babies, to feel confident and to feel strong and to feel graceful. So here we are. This is the cat balance, and we're going to take it in stages. You want to do this one with me, Heidi? Okay. We're going to start on the hands and knees. Can you do that? You do that down here. Okay, now this is your start position, and this is actually work in itself. The hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. Okay, I'm not sinking down, I'm staying strong. And all I'm doing, apart from getting hit in the face with a wooden spoon, come underneath me here. Come underneath me. Ready? Down on your knees. Ready? Ready? That's it. That's it. You can do it. That's it. Okay, I'm just pulling the tummy muscles in. That's all I'm doing. Okay? As I get stronger, I lift one leg out the back. Now again, I was doing this about a week after birth, but you've got to be your own judge of that. And of course, if you've had a cesarean, you have to wait at least 6 weeks until you've had medical clearance before you can start any exercise program. This one I was doing, but perhaps that's because I'm a yoga teacher and I felt strong enough. So there's no strict rule, just when you feel ready. Again, all I'm doing here is keeping the tummy muscles pulled in and trying to keep the body in a nice straight line with a flat back. Oh, you're going to go under there. Again, this is lovely to have your baby down on the floor looking up at you, and you can interact. We're going to change nice and slowly. We're going to lift the other leg. Up it comes. Notice I'm not turning the hip out. I'm keeping the hip square to the floor, holding the tummy muscles in, and breathing. Don't hold the breath, remember. Keep breathing. Now, as you get stronger, you can add a lift to this. You can lift the other arm. That's difficult with a child on your back leg, okay? You can lift the other arm up here. But again, only when you feel ready, you can add that little move there. Okay. Sitting up now and moving on to something else that really helped me when I had a very little baby. Now, like a lot of mothers, I was a nursing mother. I nursed both of my children for about the first year, actually. And one thing that I did notice was that sometimes I got tender up here in the chest, and I did suffer from mastitis, and I did suffer a little bit of discomfort at times. Now, with Miller, nursing was very easy right from the very beginning, but with Heidi, my first child, it was very difficult, and it took a long time to establish that nursing relationship. And that's the time when you can become very sore in the chest area. So here's a couple of exercises that I really found helpful, okay? And this is where we're going to finish with these exercises today. And in the second part of this birthday special, I'm going to look at how I got my balance back and how I was able to take some standing positions. What are you doing? That helped me regain my shape and my strength, and that are particular favorites of mine. Okay, so here we are, some chest opener positions. I'm just going to get climbed on this whole episode, I know. Okay, so we're back in the position that we were just in with the knees. The knees are a little bit open, okay? But this time I'm going to walk the hands forwards. I just know that I'm going to get hit with a ball or a spoon or something as soon as I lower my head here. Okay, whee, going to come down. I'm just moving my hands forwards. Just pushing the fingers away. Pushing the hips up and back a little bit and opening the chest. I'm sure yoga wasn't designed for this purpose. I can't feel his trousers are falling off. This chest opener you can also do sat back here on the heels with the hands out in front. Or you can have the hands up against a wall, and that's going to really open up the chest and provide you with some relief. I'm going to get Miller's trousers back on, and then I'm going to do one more exercise. Okay, the last position that I want to show you today, another chest opener, is a little twist position. So you can sit with your legs crossed, or you can sit with your legs up together. If you're a new mum, it's best to do this exercise with the legs together. This is what we call a closing position. Otherwise, if you feel comfortable here, we're just going to turn the body. We're going to place one hand on the knee. And again, if you're sitting here, it's the same, just one hand on the knee. The other hand, I want you to bend the elbow. See if you can bring it round the back a little bit. Don't worry if you can't go too far. And we're just moving this shoulder back. We're all right, it's just frustration. We're just moving the shoulder back, opening the chest, turning the chest to the side, and just letting the head follow. It's all right, sweetheart. And not only is this good for opening the chest, it's also really great for the shoulders and the back. So we just come forwards. We're nearing a close, putting one hand on the knee, the other hand bending, just resting gently on the back. Move the shoulder back. Twist a little, bring the chest round to the side, let the head follow. Keep breathing. And release. It forwards. And we're done for today.